John Wayne Gacy was a serial killer convicted of the murder of 33 young men, most of whom were found buried under his house. He was sentenced to death by the state of Illinois. In the years awaiting his execution, he took to painting, though in an article from A&E, the owner of Graveface Museum states that Gacy had an interest in art before ever being arrested. Even still, Gacy's post-conviction artwork gained attention from buyers. In an article from the LA Times from March of 1994, Gacy's lawyer, Gregory Adamski, stated that Gacy made more than $30,000 from his paintings, though the lawyer was also quoted saying, "His paintings rarely sell for more than a few $100s." Before his execution, Gacy's art collectors were typically his correspondents or people fascinated with serial killers. He would receive more than 100 letters a week when in prison, and at one point would paint up to 6 hours a day. By March of 1994, the state of Illinois had sought to seize his prison bank account, partially to recover the cost of incarcerating Gacy, which had cost the state $141,074. Gacy's art typically floated around the subject of skulls, clowns, and the 7 dwarfs from Snow White, though this is not all that he painted. He also made one of Gigi Allen after the musician passed, some of Jesus, and some of nature. Gacy also made at least one of Elvis that managed to end up in Marilyn Manson's collection. According to the book, The Secret Life of a Satanist, Manson gave an Elvis painting by Gacy to Anton LaVey. It's unknown what happened to this painting after LaVey's death, however. One of the most famously recognized paintings by Gacy would have to be Pogo the Clown No. 15, the artwork for the album When the Kite String Pops by the band Acid Bath. The album uses a few other pieces by Gacy, which brought some controversy when it was originally released in 1994. Ironically, the band using Gacy's art has helped preserve it. Gacy seemed to be aware of the interest in his art by musicians, as seen in an interview from around 1992 or 93.
Why the skeleton?
This was done by request. Somebody requested a skull clown, and mostly the punk rockers and the undergrounders like that stuff there. This is Christ as I see him in myself. And it's monolithic because Christ, to me, is monolithic. He's all things to all people.
After Gacy's execution in May of 1994, there were articles of a businessman who spent $20,000 buying all of Gacy's art to allegedly burn it later, though it's unknown if he actually did this.